Namaste, yogis and wellness practitioners. Welcome to our Midweek Reset series. And today is a very special Midweek Reset series because it's New Year's Day. So happy New Year, and welcome to a completely fresh start, blank slate. All right. So I'm always struck each year with how that shift of time, like that transition from one year to the next, invites us to go inward and to reflect. And if you haven't had a chance to do that because you've been sort of in the holiday craze with parties and family events and all the wonderful magic that comes with it, now today is your opportunity to do so. So, in my own personal practice, each year, every year, and I've been doing this probably for about 15 years now, I pick a word or a couple of words as a theme that feels really honest and really poignant and like is like the heart of the heart of the heart that I feel like is going to resonate with me this year and that I want to put into motion through action. Right. So that's one of the many teachings of the yoga practices, that we set these intentions each time we come to our mat in our practice. And that helps to start to move it into motion. So from intention into action. Abhyasa Vairagya, intention to action. So those are the Sanskrit words. Um, so the new year's a perfect time to do that. And we sort of plant the seed of renewal, fresh start, new beginning, intentionality. What is it that we want to set into motion for this next 12 months, this next cycle of the year of the movement? 365 days around. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start in a gentle cross-legged position. I'm sitting up on my meditation cushion. You can also just grab a pillow, a blanket, or nothing at all, whatever is going to make you feel most comfy. And you can start to release the flesh away from the seat. Notice which leg you have in front. So I tend to go right dominant in front. In a few moments, I'll invite you to switch that so we can make sure we also balance out the sides. Go ahead and rest your hands down on your legs, soften the elbows, lift up through the crown, and then close your eyes and make that shift and adjustment from being outwardly focused to inwardly focused. So inviting the attention to come back inside. Sometimes I like to imagine that I'm actually like grabbing all of myself that's in all of these other directions, right? The one that's over here, the one that's in later today, the one that's in tomorrow, the one that's doing a lot of things. And I just gather all of her up and I invite her, all those different versions, to sit here with this body right now. So I invite you to do the same, gathering all those different versions of yourself that are in different places and integrating into right now. And begin to notice your breathing. Does it feel labored? Does it feel short? Does it feel non-existent, or is it ever present? So taking a nice deep breath in, inhale, expand all the way, expand the breath, expand, breathe in a little bit more at the top, just when you feel like you can't breathe in anymore. And then open your mouth and just sigh it out. Make a little noise. Feel the vibration of the noise in your body, in your chest. Again, we'll inhale, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Keep breathing in, even taking a little bit more air at the top. And then open the mouth. And one more full breath like that. We inhale, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Keep breathing, keep going. Feel even more expanded. And then open the mouth. And now gently allow the lips to close. And moving that breath now to just be straight in through the nose and straight down back out through the nose. So the mouth will stay closed. And you'll breathe in. And you'll breathe out. And as you're hearing kind of the sound of the music in my voice, see if some of that can kind of settle into the background and you're bringing the foresight onto the warm breath at the tip of your nose. Take some moments sometimes to gather all those parts and let them come together and kind of settle down here. So give yourself some time. Give yourself some time to let the breath re-guide you inward. And as you come deeper inward into your body, down into your seat, just notice what feels most honest right now. What intention, what way of being, what feels most honest that you would like to set into motion right now at this poignant moment of a fresh start, a new beginning. It's all up to you. Just be honest with yourself. If it's helpful, I'll share my word, a couple of words for this year. It are solid, sacred, strength. So I'm going with S's. Solid, sacred, strength. And when I hear those words, I imagine almost like a statuesque, powerful woman full of confidence, solidity. She knows who she is. She is grounded in that. And she feels really solid in that. There's not a lot of wavering. There's not a lot of, oh, maybe that, oh, maybe, No, it's like almost the opposite of being indecisive. It is like so solid, like a sword. So that's my intention for 2026. It's been a chaotic few years. I had twins 4.5 years ago. So life has been a little crazy, but they're getting older now and it's kind of starting to settle and we're in a really good rhythm and they're getting more independence. And so I feel like I'm coming back into myself and feeling really solid in that. Maybe something resonates with you like that. Whatever it is, calling up that word or two, that intention, and then imagine that you're putting it into a little seed, a teeny little seed, and you're planting it right down into the center of your heart. So you're taking that word, the visual that might come with that, the energy that comes with that. You're putting it in this little teeny seed and you're planting it right here, right in the center of your heart. Plant it now. And if it helps, you can even just tap your heart a couple of times. Setting into motion that energy, that intention, and I invite you to allow it to be present in all of your practices throughout this year, your meditation, your yoga, your morning coffee meditation. Just come back to it. All right, let's move and groove a little bit. Now we'll inhale, take the arms out to the sides, reach up, stretch up nice and tall. And then exhale, slowly let the arms fall down and interlace the hands behind your back, soften the elbows a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chin, lift the chest up. You're opening up the front of the chest, feeling the expansion there. You can even rock a little bit from side to side. It's almost like you're standing in the sunlight and it is like penetrating into your heart where you just planted that seed and it's starting to germinate a little bit. And go ahead and release the hands. Inhale. Again, sweep the arms out to the sides. Reach up here. Take a deep breath in and then hands through the heart center, connecting the thumbs right to the chest where you were tapping and planting that beautiful seed of intention. Take a soft bow of the chin towards the chest. Bowing humbly and with our deepest gratitude towards this place within us of light, love, joy, and mostly truth and honesty. Again, we'll inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and reach up. And exhale, arms go behind your back. Again, interlace the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chin, lift the sternum up, breathe in. And then exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Keep the arms back behind you. And moving right ear towards your right shoulder, stretching the side of the neck. Then bringing the chin down towards the chest, left ear to left shoulder. And finding your own rhythm, chin to the chest, over to the side. Feel every single movement through the side, back, front of your neck. And breathing yourself through this. Keep the shoulders back. It's like the front of the shoulder heads are rolling back towards the fingertips. And lift your chin up level with the floor. Inhale, take the arms out to the sides and up again. And exhale, take the hands, thumbs to the heart. We'll come off of our cushion and transition onto all fours. So hands and knees here, everybody. Move your pillow or cushion off to the side. Come onto all fours. We'll move the hips around in circles. Knees are about hips width apart. Hands hips width apart. Moving forward towards the wrists. Rolling back through your heels. Start to feel planted and grounded into the floor. You feel this to the low back and the hips. We'll switch directions going the other way. Nice big circles here. And this is an opportunity to start to connect the breath a little bit deeper with motion. Feeling free to sigh or make any kind of noise that aid in deeper release. And go ahead and open the knees nice and wide. Press your seat back to your heels into child's pose. Extend the arms forward, coming high up onto your fingertips like you have spider claw hands. Forearms, elbows, armpits up off the floor. Push your fingertips down and forward so you feel that deeper stretch through the side of the ribs and the back. Deep inhale into the back of the heart. And deep exhale through the front of the heart. Good. Then inhale, we rise back up onto all fours here. This time, bring the knees together. Feel a light lift of the lower belly and the pubic bone as you lift your right leg up and back. Inhale, extend, look forward. Good. And then exhale, bring your right knee towards right upper arm or elbow. Give it a little tap and feel the cinching through the side of the right waist. Again, inhale, extend the leg. Extend your heart, look forward. Exhale, curl the knee towards the elbow, or maybe even a little higher towards the upper arm. Good. Last one here. Inhale, extend, and exhale. Bring the knee up. Now pause here and see if you can step your foot, right foot, up outside of your hand. And you might need to adjust your back knee, walking it back or forward. So you're nice and deep into your hips. Now, again, just like we did on all fours, we start to move around in circles here. We're swirling up the hips. These might be really small circles, especially if you're feeling a little more stagnant. Good. There we go. Move around about 3 more circles. It's like you're just massaging into your own hips. Opening up the fascia, soft tissue, muscle, and getting the blood moving. Good. Now come into stillness. Ground your left palm down, finding a twist. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Big breath in. Now as you exhale, you're going to thread the right arm under the left and look back over left shoulder just as much as you can and reach. Inhale, peel, lift, open up through the whole right arm. Exhale again, curl under. Feel that swooping inward through your center. Reach the arm under, cinch at the waist. Good, twice more here. We inhale. Oh, feeling expansion, opening, and exhale, we contract in. That beautiful balance, always happening through the in and the out breath. Okay, last one. Inhale, reaching up, opening up, and exhale, contract. Use the out breath, cinch in through your navel. Place your right hand back down. Step your right knee next to your left knee here. And again, child's pose. Spider claw, arm, hands, forehead down. Sacrum all the way back toward your heels. Spine elongated and lifted. And then inhale, rise up onto all fours. Again, bring the knees together to touch. Inhale, reach and extend the left leg up and back, gaze forward. Strong, statuesque arms push down. And exhale, curl the left knee towards the elbow or the upper arm. Inhale, extend. The belly slightly drops, but it's still lifted. You're still engaged, still extended. And then exhale, curl. Now here you really want to round in. Imagine the navel sewing up into your spine. And last one, inhale. We extend, whole back body. Good, and exhale. Now this time, round in. Keep rounding, 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 and place the left foot to the left hand. Adjust your back knee here. You might need to walk it up for a smaller stance or step it back for a deeper stance there. Oh yeah, baby. All right, let's move around in circles. Move those hips. Rounding, inhaling forward. Exhaling back. This is a good opportunity to take some inventory there on your hips and how they differ from side to side. One of the most beautiful things about yoga practice and moving in this kind of like slow, intentional way is that we have that space to really tap in and feel where am I overcompensating, or what feels a little tighter, or what needs a little more attention. Look, I'm all for moving fast and lifting weights and jumping up and down, but this is also so important for that deep, deep body awareness. Now bring it to a stall, low lunge, plant down through the right hand. Inhale, twist, reach left arm up and back, and then exhale, curl the left arm under the right. And it's like a deep twist, reach, crunch in the belly. Oh, it feels so good. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Feel expansion and space. And then exhale, we balance that out with contraction and movement inward. Good. 2 more times. Find your pace. With your inhale, you reach up. And with your exhale, you close it in. And last one, inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Rounding, reaching, cinching inward. Good. Go ahead and place your left hand down. Step your left knee next to your right knee. And this time we'll tuck our toes under, right? Curl the 10 toes into the floor here. Feel the balls of your feet lift up and back into your first downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, you may need to walk your hands a little bit more forward. What I see most of the time is that people's dogs are just a little too short. So go maybe an inch or two forward. Doesn't have to be a lot. A little bit goes a really long way here in yoga. And now feel the front of your hips lifting up towards the low belly as you press the heels down. Soften the knees if you need to a little bit. You'll feel a tilting in the tailbone, maybe some extra length through the back of the hamstrings. Now walk your feet up towards your hands about halfway, and then bend your knees generously. Lay your belly on your thighs. Take a hold of opposite elbows here, and gently sway left and right. Whew. Bend of the knees is good. Space between the feet is good, so you have a nice planted base. Solid, unwavering base. And that's me coming back to my word, solid and stable. Solid, stable. So remember that seed of intention you planted. What's that for you right now? I've been asking a lot of people what theirs is. I've heard patience. I've heard boundaries. I've heard self-love and kindness. I've heard gentleness. All kinds of beautiful words. Okay, then go ahead and release the arms. Bend the knees even more as if you're going to take a seat back into a chair. Plant your left hand in front of your face and then lift and open up the right arm here. You're going to feel your right hip move back a little bit. That's okay. We're going to go side to side. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, take the right hand down, and then inhale. Reach left arm up and exhale down. Find a few more, just side to side, opening up your spine, opening up hips and low back. Gotta love a twist. Never gets old. Wringing out the spine. One more each side. Inhale up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Now with those nice bent knees, take your hands up towards your waist. Lengthen your spine parallel to the floor. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale. Rise all the way up. Ground it into your legs. Okay. Step the feet a little bit wider than your hips here. Inhale, take the arms out to the side to reach up. And then exhale, swan dive down. Bend the knees, lead with the heart, and fold forward. Bend your right knee a little bit more than your left. And try to sit down into the hip here. Pull the outer thigh back. Maybe walk the hands over towards the foot. Good. Really sit down into the hip. Breathe here. Gently walk the hands back through the center and bend opposite knee. This is your left knee. I'm mirroring you here. Ground in. Woo. Yeah. You want to sit down and back. So this outer hip is working its way backward. And then I'm also imagining that it's externally rotating downward towards the heel. We're folding in. And we are breathing. It's truly an art to know how to release. So many people, they know how to get tense. They know how to go fight. They don't know how to relax, and they don't know how to release. So finding that sweet balance. And just gently come back to the center. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, lift the hands up to the waist. Inhale, rise all the way up. Now turn your toes out. Pull your heels in. Might need to walk your feet, let's say an inch closer together. This time we'll inhale, reach the arms up. And then hands to the heart, sitting all the way down into Malasana. Work the elbows down and in toward the inner shins, inner thighs, and then little sways side to side. Yeah. Yeah, we're opening up the body. Such a beautiful thing. Practicing what it feels like to actually feel released within your skin rather than tight and tense and revved up. You know, we're good at that. We're good at that. We're not so good at the exhale or the release. That's why yoga has become so popular in over the past 20 years here in the States, because we're just not as good at that. But here is your time. Here's your year to get a little bit better at that. It will serve you well. Good. Now gently lower the hands down to the floor. Prop your hips up halfway and then all the way. Turn your heels out, toes in. This time, try to grab onto the back of your ankles here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Again, you might need to bend the knees. And then exhale, pull on the Achilles. Wrap your elbows back toward your calves. And bending the knees is fine, and drop your head down. Taking several deep breaths there as you're folded inward. There we go. Drop the head, drop the jaw. Deep exhale. And then inhale, lengthen the spine again. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, rise up. Nice and easy. Take your time. Walk your feet all the way back together. Okay, we're going to practice a standing balancing pose. Okay, so from here, bring your feet together. Okay, lengthen the tailbone, drop your arms down by your sides, turn your palms to face forward. This is called Tadasana, and it's the standing foundational pose of all of the asanas in yoga. Tadasana, finding that perfect posture. Lengthening tail down, lifting the hips up, drawing the shoulders back, reaching the crown up. You're gonna bring weight into your right foot, lift your left knee up, and see if you can interlace your hands, cupping the palms around the front of the shin. Gaze forward, feel stable, solid, rooted like a tree here. Grounding into standing leg, relaxing the shoulders, lift the chin, lift the sternum, lift the crown, lean back a little bit into your standing heel. One more breath. Good. And then exhale, go ahead and release. Get really still and solid and stable. And then other side. So grounding into the standing leg, gaze forward, lift the shoulders, interlace your hands, cup the palms around the front of the shin, soften the elbows down, right? Trying to like hug a piece of paper in between your ribs and your biceps. Reach the crown of the head up, lean back into the heel, the standing leg heel. Good. Lift energy up, lift the kneecap a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, going back to that seed that you planted right there, this one is pretty resonant for me right now with that stability and that solidity. Good. And then exhale, go ahead and release. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees on the way down. And turn to the side here. Lower one knee and then the other. Open up the knees nice and wide. Press back. Child's pose. Extend the arms forward. Bring your forehead down. This time, relax the elbows. Relax the forehead. And close your eyes. Now you want to be more to the top of the forehead, so almost the hairline. Lengthen the neck. And one more breath here. And deep exhale. Inhale, come up onto all fours. Gently swing your legs around so you come down onto your seat. Extend the legs forward. Soften the knees a little bit. Remove the flesh away from the seat. So you're really up high on your sits bones. Inhale, lift the arms up. Reach up, extend up, go up. And exhale. Come forward. Take your peace sign fingers around the big toe, right in between big and second. Inhale, pull on the toes. Feel the backs of the legs stretch. And exhale, bend the elbows. And round in. Forehead towards the shins or the knees. Round the back a little bit. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Again, curling inward towards yourself. Going back to the very beginning of this practice where we took our words and our intention, we put it in a little seed, and then we planted it into the heart. So feeling it there, rounding into that, honoring that which you planted today. And your job moving forward from this practice is going to be to continue to remember it and, of course, to water it. Watering it in the moments where it comes up in your day-to-day life, your off the mat practice. And inhale, go ahead and reach all the way up, lift the arms. And exhale, lie down onto your back. So you can scoot forward, go ahead and lie down. Hug your knees into your chest. So in my humble opinion, as you hug your knees into your chest here, and just hold on to your forearms, your elbows. True yoga practice happens once we leave our mats. This is the ground to connect to breath, to connect to intention, to remember the truth of who you are, to set those seeds in motion. And then we leave our mat, and then let's say we get a phone call and someone's like yelling at us about something or angry, or that's when your practice starts, right? How do you respond? Do you come back to that seed in your heart that you've planted? That's where shift really happens. Now go ahead and send your legs upwards toward the sky, flex your toes back, and lower the arms down by the side. So just a nice supported inversion. If you're at home by a wall, like I am, you can scoot your tush up to the wall, put your legs up there. Otherwise, you can just hold it here in the center. We'll hold about 1 minute. Close your eyes. A couple of deep, mindful breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Right. And you did it. You did your practice today. You came to this space to water the seeds, cultivate the whole fresh, new beginning, start. Set in motion exactly how you want to show up, especially in the sticky or tricky moments that you experience. And gently bend the knees in towards the chest, plant the feet on the ground. Nice and easy, extend the legs long for your final Shavasana. If you like, you can take your cushion or your pillow underneath your knees for a little extra low back lumbar support. Removing your ponytail if you like. Wiggling your body around, lengthening the tailbone, moving the clothes so you feel just right. Lay the arms down, roll the palms to face up. Close your eyes. And drop the inner gaze back down, right into the very center seat of the heart. Each exhale guiding you deeper into this place, right inside of you that's unshakable. Right? The deep, deep depths of the core of who you are. Now you can stay here as long as you have time and space for. Otherwise, we'll start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. You roll around your wrists, roll around your ankles. Lift the arms over the head, stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel this fresh body. Hug the knees up to the chest, roll over to your right side. Nice and easy. Let your head rest in your arm. And just pause there. Soft body. Calm mind. Intentional heart. We'll prop ourselves back up to our seat, either sitting right there on the sits bones or getting up on your cushion. Opposite leg in front this time. So your non-dominant leg. Bring some awareness to. Take your right hand to the heart, left hand on top of your right hand. Soften your elbows and bow your chin inward. We bow together humbly and with our deepest gratitude. There's all of the seeds of intention that we've planted together today to begin this fresh year of 2026, welcoming to the second half of this decade. It's going to be a good one. And then gently guide the hands together. Lift the thumbs up towards your forehead. And bowing down towards the floor. Namaste. 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 All right. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And now I know today is a Thursday. It is New Year's Day. Usually our midweek reset series is on Wednesday. So today was just a special Thursday, New Year's Day program. Starting next week, we'll go back to Wednesday. So every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, you can find us here. Also, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter at chillpalm.com. You can follow our playlists on Spotify, and these recordings are also now available on YouTube as well as other playlists. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Spread the good love through music, through movement, and through wellness. And of course, happy New Year. Wishing you a beautiful, beautiful year ahead. Namaste.